So we are on day 25, and I think this is like the third day in a row that I'm about to eat like just a burrito with like rice and guacamole. I feel like Mexican food is like the easiest thing to like make vegan when like you don't have enough time to make like your own stuff, because I've been on the go constantly all week. And not that I'm complaining at all, but it does get a little boring, so and I guess I just don't really feel like putting in a lot of effort this week, but it's all good. So what's going on, guys? Today is day 28 of the vegan challenge, and I got some pretty exciting stuff here. I decided to do like my first kind of like grocery haul type video, but on a budget. So check this out. I'm pretty sure I've eaten like 1,000 bean burritos this week. That's pretty much like all I've eaten, because I've had like literally like almost no time to like prep or anything like that. And that's my mistake for not prepping, you know, like on Monday. But it's all right. See, I don't have it together all the time. So this week I'm trying to regroup and get back into it. So yesterday I actually went with one of my homies to ALDI. You know, I'm sure you guys have heard of the grocery store there, and I've been before, but it's been a long time since I've been, so I was like kind of unfamiliar with like what they had and like the prices and stuff. But I ended up doing pretty well because your boy is on a budget. Like, I'm on a budget, you know. I got stuff that I'm planning right now. I can't be blowing all this money on stuff that I know that I'm not going to use. So I tried to make sure that I spent my money on groceries that I know that I'm going to use 100%. Because your boy is on a budget. Like, I'm on a budget, you know. I got stuff that I'm planning right now. I can't be blowing all this money on stuff that I know that I'm not going to use. So I tried to make sure that I spent my money on groceries that I know that I'm going to use 100%. Now, with that being said, this video is just me going out and getting stuff that I know that I need for like the stuff that I like to eat during the week. So this does not include rice, bread, grains, beans, lentils, all that stuff I already have. Pasta. So there was no need for me to buy any of that, or like pasta sauce, because that stuff I already have. I try to buy a lot of it so I can just keep it in, you know, in my house when I know that I want that stuff. But check this out. Okay, so here's the receipt, right? So now it's just one thing that I need to get over with. This whole check here was a total of, zoom in there, $24.40. I don't know if this is going to show up backwards when it's on the video, but that does not include a, zoom in here, I don't know if you can see it, but a 12 roll of toilet paper, because I ran out of toilet paper. So that was $4.39. So even though I did have to buy it all together, I'm not really counting that. So let's get into it. So I got this huge box, because in California you gotta pay for bags at grocery stores, which is ridiculous. But I got this box, and here's what I got. So I got these diced tomatoes right here, and these are like the flavored fire roasted ones. So this was 83 cents, right? I got one massive red onion. I typically just like to cut these in half, use half of it, put the other half away, and then kind of just use it throughout the week. This was 56 cents. Roma tomatoes were 95 cents a pound. Yeah, so I got 3 of them. These are like my boys right here. Chop these up and put them in everything. So these, for 3 of these guys, pretty firm, 83 cents. Now these are the homies. So I always keep some salsa, and I like to keep sriracha. So I guess this is their own brand of sriracha, fuchsia or whatever. I mean, I'm sure it just tastes like any other sriracha sauce that I've had. But the salsa is $1.89 and the sriracha was $1.99. So gotta spice up your food, son. Get ready for this. So y'all know this. The GT's kombucha, right? The cosmic cranberry is my jam. So right across from my apartment, there's an Albertsons that I go to pretty frequently, just when I'm like running to the store to like get stuff for like whenever I'm making that day. I usually try to pick up a bottle of kombucha. There, it's always like $3.59 for GT's, like $3.59, $3.79. Healthy too is like $3 or like $3.99. At Aldi, $2.99. $2.99. Yo, I flipped my shit. I got a few limes. You know, gotta squeeze that on everything. These were 20 cents each, so I got 3 of them, 60 cents. But this is what super surprised me. Blueberries, frozen blueberries, $1.89 for this. I was like, man, that's a really good price for frozen blueberries, because sometimes like frozen fruit can get kind of pricey, but $1.89, smoothie game is 100 right now. Another thing I like to keep around is baby spinach. So I usually throw that in smoothies too, or just like I cook it down in like pasta or anything like that. I'm sure you guys do the same thing. But the price of this was $2.49. Check it out, all organic. It looks super fresh. So I'm gonna really get into this. Bananas were 48 cents a pound. I did use one of these for today's breakfast, so there was one other one. But total for these were $1.15. So $1.15 for the Chiquita bananas. So you know, I gotta have one of these every morning. Got this can of mixed veggies here. That was only 65 cents. So you know, for any soups or anything like that, I just toss these in if I don't have like any frozen vegetables or anything like that. Instant notes. Now, I know what you guys are thinking. These aren't vegan. Yo, I checked the box. Check it out. Typically, when I've been looking at the ingredients, it'll say like contains milk, contains eggs, or made in a factory that makes milk products or anything like that. But ingredients are just whole grains, steel oats, sugar, salt, dried blueberries, cranberries, and natural flavor. What? Now I buy these because I try not to spend money at work on breakfast, so I just take a box of these, and then like every morning I'll just like eat a banana, put one of these, put some water in there, and then like that's breakfast for me. Like when I don't feel like spending any cash at work, so get yourself a box of these, take them to work, and I'm telling you, I mean they keep me full for a while. So let me know how you like them. And last but not least, I got a big bag of tortilla chips. Fiesta tortilla chips to go with my salsa. These were only $1.89, so it's a pretty big bag, restaurant style chips. But I always eat these just like to either munch on them, or like I'll make a salsa or anything like that, or that jar salsa that I got too. So whenever I'm just feeling snacky. Alright, so yeah, this is everything that I got here. And I got the receipt here. I'm going to give you guys a shot of the receipt in just a second, so feel free to pause it. You can see everything that I got, and the price is right next to it, so check it out for yourselves. So yeah, as you can see, aside from the toilet paper, the total came out to $20.01. So, you know, 1 cent over $20 was pretty good. And honestly, even with toilet paper, that's still $24.40. That's under $25. That's for a 12-pack of toilet paper. I should have just added that to the list. Yeah, it's really not a bad deal. So, I mean, 20 bucks at ALDI, you guys see how much I got. I mean, definitely go check that out because, you know, it works for me.